Hello there, YouTube. So I'm here for another project that I'm going to start. I want to do some customizations to my 2005 Ford F-150. I'd like to upgrade the factory grill to maybe like a mesh grill or something. I've seen a lot of ideas online that I've been searching for. There's all different grills. There's like the Raptor style grill, chrome. I'd like to black my truck out, like all the badging and stuff, and kind of eliminate some of the emblems and stuff and decals on it. And I'd like to be able to show my LED light bar so it would shine through the grill easy. And I think with a mesh it would give it that nice aggressive look. So here's a picture of what my truck looks like right here. Pretty similar. That's a stock grill it had. Now I'm just going to be looking for something that I can use to be halfway decent. So I got a 32-inch light bar and a 20-inch. One goes in the lower opening of the grill, and the other one, the 32-inch, goes behind the grill. I'd like to be able to showcase that a little bit by adding like a mesh grill to the truck, something to allow the light to penetrate through, so I could get a lot of light on the road. So I've been searching for different stuff online, different grills. I'm trying to keep my truck blacked out, basic, simple, give it that little rugged look. So I ended up searching eBay and scrolling through some of their grills because I really didn't want to spend a lot of money on modifying and adding a grill. And I ended up coming across a few mesh grills, and I found this place called FISO Grill, the manufacturer. This is it right here. And it was 80 bucks for the grill, and it was kind of exactly what I wanted. It had the nice big openings, the mesh, the way they were kind of textured on the outside of the grill. So I kind of liked it, and I think that would allow a lot of the LED light to come right through the grill. So I figured I'd buy that grill and give it a shot. So now we're gonna start getting ready to prepare the grill for Plasta dipping. Hello there, YouTube. So here I am today with a aftermarket grill that I bought from eBay. I think I paid about 80-90 bucks for this thing. I'm trying to think of the name of the company. I think it was FISO or FISO. So I got it here. I just unboxed it. I'm actually gonna Plasta dip it. I got it all taped up right now. I'm gonna tape this all up here, and I'm gonna Plasta dip the whole outside edge. Anthracite gray Plasta dip, which should match the dark shadow gray that this is gonna get installed on. I have a 2000 Ford F-150, and I'm going to be installing this. But I think I'm going to try Plasta dipping it. I know it's a little shiny. I'm going to try to clean it up with some alcohol and see if this will stick. I'm not sure if I want to paint the outside, just the trim ring, solid with real paint. So I want to try this out first to see how it looks in the vehicle. If it looks good, I know the anthracite gray is a little different than the dark shadow. It is pretty close when I matched it up outside the truck. So I'm gonna see how it looks. I'm gonna mask this all up. I already got the blue tape, painter's tape that I use on here. I'm gonna put some just wrapping paper over the front so I can block it when I paint this. Then I'm gonna use this to paint it. So follow me. Fold it a little more. Doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to get it so it'll cover what you need. Let's try it now. Tape. Get something started here. Okay, it looks like we got it started here a little bit. Now it is only Plasta dip, so It's easily removed if you have to peel it off and you don't like it. Start by folding this in a little bit. Maybe let's go like that. Just want to make sure that this doesn't come off. It's not the greatest tape job. Take this little piece, hold that. A little bit here, another piece here. I know that it calls for, some of the directions on these calls for scuffing the surface while using the special Plasta dip surface prep. I've done Plasta dip before, and I've just used regular household cleaners to clean the surface area that I was going to Plasta dip, and the Plasta dip's held up just fine. So you can save yourself some money and not buy the other cleaner and stuff. You're better off. I'm just using paper towels and rubbing alcohol. You can use like paint thinner or any other stuff you want, or even a detergent. Make sure you wipe it down real good after. Use a good amount. Get the rag nice and wet. Just wipe the area that you're going to be painting with the Plasta dip. I had some grease marks, oil from my fingers, that when I took this out of the box, that was noticeable on one of the corners. So I want to try to remove that. Even the dust from the paper towels, you want to make sure you get that off as well, so that way it'll stick. I'm not getting fussy though. This might only be temporary. If I like the color and it looks good, I might end up sanding it down the outer edge and prime it and paint it with the color match from Duplicolor. So this is just a trial.
You're going to want to make sure you shake the can really, really good so you can free up all that paint that's stuck to the bottom from settling, and get it all mixed up really well so it sprays good.
Let's see how this lays up.
You're going to want to do long, even coats. Go over it a couple times, back and forth, so it covers well. I was spraying it in kind of a cold basement, so it didn't really stick too well.
Gonna go all the way around. It actually looks pretty good. I think it's going to be a really close match for my truck. Okay, so that's the first coat. Now the can says 4 hours minimum of dry time before use. Allow 30 minutes between coats. Apply as many coats as desired, 3 to 4 on average. So this is the anthracite gray from Plasta dip. Actually looks really good. If you see the color of my truck and you look at the color of this, You'll see there's a really close match. Okay, YouTube, so I got the grill installed. Now I'm going to remove the paper. Just gotta be careful not to peel it because it is plastic and it will pull. So you're going to score the inside here. Just like that. So it doesn't take any of the plastic dip that's on the bumper with it. So watch out you don't mark it. It's still a little.
So if you look at the top of the grill, right along where the hood meets, it looks like kind of like an orange peel, like it's a little wet. What I did is I gave it a quick spray when I came outside.
Very easy.
And the problem is it was really cold outside that day. It was probably about 35, 40 degrees out there, so the paint kind of iced up a little bit. It kind of froze a little.
It's like
Eventually it ended up drying and it smoothed out and flattened out, so you don't see all these orange peels there.
Make sure I don't catch this in the bottom. All right. And results looking pretty good, I will say. Let's try this again a little bit this way. It's really on there. Sticking pretty good. There's that. Trying to see how this looks here. Start taking some of this off. That looks good. Came off pretty good here so far. Keep your fingers crossed. You can see a little bit of the, I had a little touch-up spot that I just did. So it's a little wet right here. Oh, catch it nice and easy. All right. I think it's gonna look pretty hot. Kind of excited. That looks pretty good for Plasta dip. That is for sure. Just hope the battery on my GoPro doesn't die any second. You guys can do this at home. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. Make sure you tape it up really well. Oh yeah, this product's pretty good. Once this dries, you're not even gonna see all those, I don't know if you want to call that orange peel or, it's not really paint, so you really can't, it's not real paint. But I'm gonna run the blade across here, just so I don't pull any of this out. I'm really excited. This looks awesome. It's looking really good. I don't like a lot of these grills online. They have the all black all the way around. It looks too plasticky and cheap for me. I think it looks like crap. But I think if you paint it to color match it, the vehicle, a little bit of a trim ring for a low cost grill, you can make it really stand out. Look at that. That looks sick. It's got the LED light bar in there. That thing looks awesome. I wanted to get the mesh grill because the LED light will stand out and stick out really nice right through the grill. You can see it. That looks awesome. I am excited about how this turned out. I know I didn't walk you guys through installing it, but I'll be honest with you, it was quite a pain in the ass. I had to basically hold some of the bolts with vice grips because they were spinning inside the plastic bezel of the factory grill. I'll touch this up and clean it. This is just Plasta dip. Clean that up another time. I'll wait for this stuff to dry. Once it dries, it comes right off. Look at that. It's not bad. Some people reported a big gap on here. There is a little bit of a gap on this grill, on the hood, but it's not too bad. It was a little tight, snug fitting, but I ended up getting it to fit. Came out nice. I'm excited. Well, thanks for watching, guys. This concludes my grill install on my 05 F150.